The book of Genesis summarized in just a few minutes, capturing its essence and beauty. Love stories of epic beginnings, murder mysteries, and colossal floods. Then the book of Genesis has it all. First, God created the heavens and the earth. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. On the second day, he created the sky to separate the waters. On the third day, God gathered the waters to reveal dry land and brought forth vegetation. On the fourth day, he created the sun, moon, and stars to give light to the earth. On the fifth day, God filled the waters with fish and the sky with birds. On the sixth day, he created animals to roam the land and made mankind in his image. Then in Genesis 2 and 3 came Adam and Eve, the first humans, living in paradise with the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. They were deceived by the serpent, who convinced them to eat the forbidden fruit. Adam and Eve had two sons, Cain and Abel. Cain, a farmer, and Abel, a shepherd, both made offerings to go in Genesis 4. God favored Abel's offering over Cain's, leading to jealousy and anger. In a fit of rage, Cain killed Abel, committing the first murder. God confronted Cain and marked him, sending him away to wander the earth. Fast forward, and humanity goes wild. Enter Noah's Ark. God floods the earth to start anew. Then we have the Tower of Babel in Genesis 11, where people tried to build a tower to the heavens. God confused their language and scattered them across the world. The call of Abraham in Genesis 12 verses 1 through 9. God calls Abram, later Abraham, to leave his homeland and promises to make him a great nation. God's covenant with Abraham, Genesis chapter 15 through 17, God promises Abraham descendants as numerous as the stars and commands circumcision as a sign of the covenant. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, Genesis 18:19. Due to their wickedness, God destroys these cities, but Lot and his daughters. The birth and sacrifice of Isaac, Genesis 21:22. Abraham and Sarah have their promised son Isaac. Later, God tests Abraham's faith by commanding him to sacrifice Isaac, but provides a ram instead. Jacob and Esau, Genesis 25:33. The story of twin brothers, Jacob tricking Esau out of his birthright and blessing, leading to tension and later reconciliation. Jacob's ladder, Genesis 28:10-22. Jacob dreams of a ladder reaching heaven, symbolizing God's connection with humanity. Joseph and his brothers, Genesis 37:50. Joseph is sold into slavery by his jealous brothers, rises to power in Egypt, and later forgives and saves his family during a famine. From creation to confusion, Genesis sets the stage for everything to come. Dive in and let the stories of Genesis inspire and encourage you.